So yeah, so just briefly, the question would be like for new learner, doesn't matter which language. Do you think they need to speak like a native? They need to speak like someone else?
I don't think so.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think so. But I would think that uh, the question itself, um, I would say I would doubt the question itself. I think maybe many people who think they should speak as a native, they didn't really give it a second thought. That is why. Why should you do that? Why should you do that? Sometimes we get this idea from others and we don't think twice. I don't know who started it, but there's certain idea that when you learn, you better be like a native, right? But
You better be, you better be like a certain people.
yes,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
if
yes.
you ever think twice, if you think twice, ask yourself, well,
Mhm.
then you might not have a really persuasive um, reason. Okay? Many of us we don't learn because we want to be an American or a British, right? We learn first because our school asks us to learn. Secondly, because our work requires this ability. But only a few, really a few people who learn the language to be the citizen of that country. So I think that would be probably the only reason that you need to be like a native. Mostly you don't really need to be a native. No reason, even no reason to be like a native. Otherwise, no, I mean, except you just want to be, and that could be something like your interest. That that's your interest. But in a practical, um, if you think of it in a practical manner, you'll find you don't need, you never need to be a native. And just like you say, we learn a new language. The most important part to that we learn language is to communicate. If you can communicate, mostly you are successful already.
Yeah, but the question is really about um, it's about ideally people think speaking like a native is like perfect result they can reach, which without talking about any technical issue, any practicality, like this is really you know an ideal situation for anybody, like from your point of view. I mean,
Yes.
I
Yes.
feel like one time I heard someone like um, trying to show he can speak British English. And I have a very mixed feeling. Like, first of all, this guy has never lived in Britain. Second, it's obvious he's mimicking. And he also sounds like mocking. Yeah, it's like, you saw some people, they are making joke by mimicking people. And there's multiple levels there. And at the same time, he also basically lost his own personality because he just tried to be someone else. Learning, like trying to pretend to be someone else is maybe in the beginning you found it is fun, but gradually you really lose yourself. Yeah. So I feel like from a listening point of view, I would like to understand all different kind of accent, all different kind of as many as possible. But from my own point of view, I would like to have my own style. I don't want to lose myself because I'm learning a new language, new skill, new knowledge, even gain a new nationality. Like because there's no necessary, and it's also not the most wise decision. What do you think?
Yes, I agree. I totally agree. Uh, I have this idea that the the best one can be is themselves. The best that we can be is ourselves. So try to mimic anyone. Um, maybe some people they're really good at mimicking others, but well, that's my belief. I believe that no one can really become another one, become someone else. There's always something really important for you, your core, that you just can't change. And from my point of view, just like yours, there's no need to change that either. Right? So yeah, if you agree that the best we can be is ourselves, then of course there's no need to perfectly imitating the other one. And yes,
Yeah, because I think for in the general sense, it's like there are two different kind of knowledges. One knowledges or skills. So one is like a language, like engineering or like I don't know, something like law. If you study law, uh, those are one kind that people don't expect you to creative. Yeah, like people expect you to reach a certain technical level. But if you are, for example, composing music, you are um, doing painting, you are a designer, people expect you to be more maybe creative. And at that point, uh, maybe people allow you to be more like yourself. Not all the time, but maybe people accept that maybe more. So when it comes to uh, language, or that normally people don't expect you to be yourself, to be creative or anyhow. Like I can see that this is also the way we are discussing education, because as a teacher, if they don't allow you to be yourself, If they think, okay, I'm from certain country, then
my standard.
this is my native English. If you don't speak like me, then you're not good enough. Like like that would be the philosophy there. Yeah. Um, so yes, I agree that certain fields it will be easier to be yourself, but in certain fields they are more difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, but that sounds like in your career part, right? In your professional part. And I would say, since it's your professional part, it means it's not your everything. You still have your leisure time. Even if you're a lawyer, you'll have your leisure time. And at that time, why can't you be yourself? Why can you um, be without um, following any standard? Because we don't have, which I don't think we have a standard um, criteria to be a person, especially today, right? Yeah. So I don't think that should bother anyone. I don't think that should bother anyone.
This is uh, something to discuss um, because this is like asking a question, which would be our next episode. Um, different parts. This is me. This is my job. Or do you try to apply your principle on everything as a whole? Yeah, like this is we can discuss it. And I believe many people have this kind of situation. Um, so yeah, and yeah, but this is great. I think this is a great uh, insight. Thank you very much, and we will continue next time.
Right.